はい、いらっしゃい、吉天狗でございます。今回は前回の続きですね。ここで横になりゃ先に進むんだったかな。話しかけるんじゃったかな。話をしようか。
Sure.
町からさほど離れてないし安全なはずだ。
You know, I love it out in the open. Since I arrived in Skyrim, I've gotten quite used to it.
居心地の良い宿屋よりもこういう場所がいいのか。
Every time.
それは好都合だ。追い出されてしまったしね。外の世界は危険だ。自分の身は自分で守らないと。
I know you're not happy with how I've changed, but it's what I want. Anyway, I got you, right? My guardian angel.
また私に何かが起こったら、前回は運が良かっただけだ。
What will be, will be. If I was to die tomorrow, I would at least die happy. I mean, look at all these beautiful stars. What do you think they're made of? Do you think people live on the moons?
一応この世界ではこの星空って穴が開いて別世界の光が漏れてきてるだけっていう設定になっておるらしいけどな。月はチーズでできていると思うね。
Come on, you don't believe that, do you?
本当だ。
You're kidding, right?
もちろん冗談だ。
Oh, har har. Very funny.
かなりの距離を走ってきたな。
Me and you, we're a team.
チームリーグモルかな。
Yeah, I know, right?
元通りに見えるが体調はどうかな。
I'm tired. I don't feel so good.
少し休むといい。いつでもそばで見張っているから。
Good night, Dragonborn.
よいしょ。リーグモルを休ませ、朝になったら彼女を起こすと。朝になるまではこれで進めちまうか。6時間寝りゃ十分でしょ。よいしょ。こんなとこやな。ゲーム内では実際8時間寝ると疲れが取れたっていう表示がされるけど、 NPC についてはどうかがわからない。朝だ。いけそうか？
Yeah, I'm good.
よいしょ。焚き火のそばで待つ。雨降りおるな。
ローバカ
調子はどうだ？
Different?
よし。大丈夫か？
Yeah, why shouldn't I be?
夢を見たのか？
Yes. It was more vivid this time. She was waiting for me on this battlefield. It was pouring with rain. the fighting was over and the dead lay everywhere. She was laughing and skipping through the butchered and cleaved, scaring off the crows. When she saw me, she came right over to me and picked up a sword from the ground. It was so heavy, but she smiled at me and, struggling, lifted it as high as she could above her head. And she shouted at the top of her voice, "Freedom!"
他には
She drew a line in the dirt with the sword and then held it out for me to take. But as I tried to take it, she held out her other hand for something in return. But I didn't have what she wanted, so she stopped smiling. Then it went dark. I heard her sobbing again, but I couldn't find her.
何が欲しかったんだろう。
I don't know. Maybe I never will.
リーグモル、本当に大丈夫か？
Dragonborn, I'm okay, okay? Come on, let's go see Cassius.
よし、終わり。カシウスのところに行く。開始、消えた王妃。カシウスバロンを訪ねる。まあ、カシウスがどこにおるんじゃろうな。あ、ちゃうわ。あ、野営地か。まあ、とっととファストトラベルがいいな。よっしゃ。おるけ？おったな。
Hey, Cassius.
Well met, Rigmor. So good to see you looking better.
We're going to the College of Winterhold. I'm hoping to learn about my family.
Is there something wrong?
話す。
What is it?
いろいろあった後でリードモルの調子はずっと良くなかった。
I see. I noticed you no longer wear your armor, or a weapon. I hope this isn't permanent. You'll be needing it shortly.
Hey, I don't want to go back there, okay? As far as I know, my part in this is done.
Rigmor, there is the threat of an imminent invasion. Have you forgotten that?
I'll just let you all take care of that. Armies fight armies, right? Not young girls.
What if this young girl was to lead an army?
どういうことだ、カシウス。
I don't know how or why, but for the last few days, scores of old Nord warriors have been arriving at Ingol's camp from all over Tamriel. They want to see you, Rigmor.
Why are you telling me this?
They are your father's old brigade, the sons of Talos. They have come to pledge their swords and lives to follow you. Like it or not, they have sworn loyalty to you and you alone.
They don't even know me. I won't do it. I can't do it.
You need to get a grip on yourself, young lady. These men, we will need them in the coming battle. The fate of Skyrim, no, Tamriel even, could depend on you. You need to sort this out, Dragonborn. Whatever it takes. She needs to address these men.
Hey, I'm right here, okay? I'm not invisible. And no! I won't do it. I can't do it. You can't make me.
追いかけていかんといかんか。カシウスを落ち着かせるでこっち落ち着いとるやろ。
Hey,
カシウス、もういいだろう。彼女の調子が悪いのかわからないのか。おえつ。
I'm sorry, my child. Please forgive me. Hey, everything is going to be okay. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. How about we pretend? All you need to do is go to Ingol's camp and say a few words. Rally them. You can borrow some steel plate I have here, and a sword, only to help out. That's all. Could you do that?
I'll try, okay?
Is that an old Nordic ruin? We have Ayleid ones in Cyrodiil.
それはその時に考えればいい。いいさ。そうだろう。
Okay,
すぐに戻る。
okay.
帰る前にカシウスに話しかける。
Hey,
ここまで回復するのにどれだけ時間をかけたかわからないのか？
I didn't realize she was in such a bad way, Dragonborn. Please forgive me. I can only hope she recovers in time. We will need her.
彼女抜きで進めることにもなるかもしれない。覚えておいてくれ。
Of course. It breaks my heart to see her like that, truly. But she must address the Sons of Talos.
それについては最善を尽くす。終わったら彼女を家に帰すつもりだ。
Until next time.
よいしょ。紙にかけて、また誰かが君を困らせたら真っ二つにしてやる。
Forget it. Let's just go, can we?
ウィンターホールド大学へ行くと。よし、行こう。というか、どこ行きゃええん？こっちか。どこだ？もっと上か。アークメイジ居住区に行くのか。っていうか、ここの現在の所有者は私になってるはずなんだがね。おや？こんなところに、いつの間にか部屋が勝手に作られておる。まあいいか、行くか。
Rigmor's guardian. And the famous, or perhaps I should say infamous, Rigmor of Bruma. I am honored to make your acquaintance at long last.
Hi. I'm hoping to find out anything about my ancestry.
Ah, yes. Rigmor, why don't you go with Keris? She will take good care of you and explain a little about all that. And possibly might have some heirlooms left in good keeping at the college for your perusal.
Dragonborn?
そうだな、行くといい。私は彼に用事がある。すぐ終わらせる。
Okay. Come this way, Rigmor. There's so much to talk about.
This place is so cool. I love it already.
Cool? Are you cold?
It means great. I made it up.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Ah.
How interesting.
マレサ、リーグモルについて重要な話があると言ったな。
It's a rather long story. Would you like the complete version or just the bare facts?
まあ一応詳細に聞いておくかな。すべてを知りたい。
A long time ago, some 200 years to be precise, there was a mercenary by trade known as Rigmor of Cyrodiil. She had a pretty uneventful early life, taking petty contracts until she joined an army of outlaws. The very same outlaw army, led by the Colovian warlord Titus Mede, who marched into the imperial city in the 17th year of the Fourth Era, wresting power from fools the gibbering. It was a sad tragedy then that, after giving birth to a baby girl 3 years later, she became bravely ill and died shortly after at the age of 38. Physicians attribute her death to the unwanted accidental pregnancy at a late age.
子供はどうなった？
Titus Mede was besides himself with grief and arrangements, but made for the child to be adopted by the College of Winterhold by royal decree. The infant was duly adopted, and her belongings kept in storage therein. The child was named Morgan. At her coming of age, Morgan of Winterhold was summoned to the imperial city to become imperial court mage to the Mede dynasty, where she later was to become a very powerful influence. Before she left to take up her newly appointed duties, it is rumored she had taken her late mother's Daedric armor and crafted an amulet of Talos from it. She also took a Daedric ceremonial blade her mother had kept as a souvenir to strengthen her mother's bastard sword, with its blade increasing its properties.
実力のある女性だったに違いない。
The Emperor would always seek her guidance in affairs of the Empire. Overshadowing the heir to the dynasty, Athrobus Mede, who was fiercely jealous of this foreign witch, so much so, at the event of the Emperor's death, Athrobus Mede struck. Morgan and her husband, a palace guard captain, were accused of a plot to usurp power. Her husband was slain, and Morgan escaped, fleeing Cyrodiil with their only child. Her disappearance only served to confirm the rumors Morgan was the bastard child of Titus Mede I and Rigmor of Cyrodiil. She and her child Morgana were never heard of again.
それから
Then, one fine day, Morgan's heirlooms miraculously surfaced. The Falmor had found them buried in a chest belonging to one Rigmor of Bruma. The identity of Rigmor, his only heir, and her history became known to the college. Unfortunately, we were too late to intervene. The college, you see, is duty-bound to protect and serve the descendants of Morgan of Winterhold.
もうこの話はやめよう。
Before she leaves here, it is my duty to tell her of her ancestry. The Emperor Titus Mede II is to restore her name and accept her family as part of the Mede dynasty. He is also offering her the position of the recently vacant Countess of Bruma if she desires it. All she has to do is accept it, and it shall be hers. So now, Guardian, here we are.
彼女は脆弱だ。まだ知らせる時期ではない。
I am afraid this doesn't concern you anymore, Guardian. Tell her I must.
彼女を守る義務がある。折を見て話すつもりだ。
I shall ignore the threatening undertones, Guardian. You see, killing me would serve no purpose. She will eventually come to know, unless, of course, you intend to lock her away in some dark dungeon, or gallivant around the wilds of Tamriel like a common bandit. Also, I like you. I have a lot of respect for you and your achievements, and you have protected her well. In fact, I cannot think of anywhere else I would rather Rigmor be at this troubling time. With an imminent invasion looming, and all that, it would be prudent to await the outcome of such an event. We would, after all, need to make sure the Emperor is still in residence at the Imperial City.
同意するがまだ彼女に知らせる意味はない。
So I will relent and leave the decision to you when to tell her. But I must have your word. Give me your word of honor, Guardian, that as soon as she is fit and well, you will deliver to Rigmor her legacy.
本当に他の手はないのか？
I am afraid not.
なんてことだ。
I'm waiting.
私が保証する。
I think our business here is done. Anyway, Guardian, it's obvious now is not the time. Take care of her.
悪いか。なんか走ってきたな。
You have so got to see this. Come on, this way.
わお、見てほしいも
I
のがあ
think
る
we
だ
had
と。
better see what all that commotion is about.
で、まあ、これ追いかけながら、今回はここでエンディングにしようかな。ということで、一旦ここで切りますな。ということで、ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録まだの方、チャンネル登録よろしくお願いいたします。それからこの動画に対する高評価をいただけるとありがたいです。それでは次の動画でまたお会いいたしましょう。それまでさようなら、よし天狗でした。